Hello, everyone. Today is episode number one of Food for Thoughts by Augustine. Um, I'm going to be talking about something that is dear to me today, and I hope I'm able to shed light on this issue and hopefully it touches someone. Hopefully, it gets someone to think um, and just be a better person. The goal is not to criticize anyone, but rather the goal is to help people to just live a better life and just find true meaning in what it is to be a human being, to be a decent human being, to carry yourself with respect, and to treat others with respect, and also to treat the environment that we live in with respect. Um, COVID 19 has obviously made the world different than we've ever known it to be. So many things have happened since the beginning of this year. Um, First of all, I want to say rest in peace to the souls that of people that passed away during COVID 19 and those that are still struggling. I hope that you guys are able to come out of it and be able to live your lives. But for those of you that are still alive, for those of you that are still thriving, struggling right now, you just have to believe that you're going to make it through. You have to get up every day, understand that you're blessed to be alive. You're blessed to still have breath within your body. And you just have to really take that and have that perspective every day because it's easy to complain. It's easy to look at what's not working. But if you look at the things that you have in your life, you really realize that you have such blessings. You just have to really dig deep and find it. So, with further ado, I'm going to talk about um, today's topic, which is perseverance. To persevere through something is to have an attitude of not giving up. Is to continue to push forward even when everything says you should stop, you should complain. You just choose to push forward. You choose to fight. You choose to break through. You choose to go through something regardless of what you're going through. So, do you know anyone in your life that complains a lot? I'm sure we all do. I'm sure we have so many people in our lives. Sometimes we are the people that complain about things that are not working, and that's fine. That's human nature. Um, but complaining doesn't really take you anywhere. Um, Crying about a situation sometimes relieves the stress, but you also have to like get yourself together and find a way to move forward, find a way to persevere and push through that situation. Um, Being an African American man in this country and someone that was born in Africa, um, I've had to persevere through a lot of difficult times. Growing up in Africa wasn't really easy. It was very, very tough. It was very hard. Um, Coming from a family of 9 siblings, myself included, and my parents really struggled. You know, they struggled as African parents, like as most African parents do. But we had faith. Our faith in God really helped us to persevere through some of the most difficult situations. As a kid, I remember many times where we didn't even have food to eat. We didn't have clothes in our backs. But we just believed that God wasn't gonna let us die. That things were gonna like come together eventually. We had faith, and most people when they hear the word persevere, they don't connect it to something. For me, I connect that word to faith. Having faith for me in God really helped me to persevere through difficult times. Um, and just knowing that He will not forsake me, He will always look out for my well being. And yes, times were frustrating. There are times where I questioned if God really cared for me, because if He did, He wouldn't let me go through these situations. But by persevering and pushing through, um, pushing through what I need to get through, that really helped quite a bit. and it's helped me to really overcome some really tough challenges. Um, in the end, I think there's something that you gain from going through difficult situations, and it helps you to build a level of character, a level of persistency, a level of hope. And you gain that by going through difficult situations. Um, Most people that you will find today that have a lot of life experiences, they've had to endure some of the most gruesome challenges, some of the most painful experiences, and in the end, they come out um, cleansed from it. They come out better people from it. So I think that's something that um, is very important, and I think most people, um, no one actually wants to go through those experiences, But when it happens, just always have at the back of your mind that you're gonna come out of it, and there's something good that you're gonna learn from that experience, and then it's gonna help you to grow and become a better person. So the situation, yeah, might be negative. COVID-19 might be a pandemic that has affected and changed the way everything um, used to be, but in the end, so many good things also came out of this pandemic, and you just have to have the right mindset to think about that instead of just looking at how bad the situation is. So my goal is to get people to think, to get people to really realize that there's so much you have going for you. You just have to find that link, find a way to connect to what keeps you going, and gives you a good perspective on where you want to what you want to achieve at the end of the day, and just knowing that every situation is temporary. Nothing is really permanent. You just have to believe that and keep fighting and fighting and pushing and persevering, and things will turn around eventually. One experience that really stands out for me was an experience that I had back in 2011. I was playing professional basketball in Libya, and it was during the time they had a civil war there, and I was stuck between both sides of a group of people trying to kill each other for the country. Um, and I was stuck there in Libya. I actually went through a situation where we were stopped by some militias trying to get to the airport to get out of the country. And we were stopped by militias, and this guy had a gun to my back. I had my hands up. I was just praying to God that everything would go well. Thank God everything went well. We were able to get out of that situation. And as if that wasn't bad enough, I ended up spending about 2 weeks, I think, just in the most painful, excruciating situations before finally getting out. But that time, throughout the entire period I was going through those circumstances, I knew that I was going to get out of there. I kept telling myself I wasn't going to die here. I kept telling myself I was going to persevere. I persevered through the situation. I believed that God was going to let me die there, and everything was going to work out in the end, and it did. So having that faith, having that strength to persevere and to push through difficult situations, it's not always easy for anyone, but if you choose to do that, if you choose to have that mindset, um, even though everything seems to be burning around you and everything seems to be really chaotic, if you believe that you are going to be the exemption to the rule and you are going to get out of there, and you walk by faith and you really trust that God will help you, and whatever faith you have, whatever you believe in, if you believe in that higher being, and you communicate to them, for me that is God. I think things will work out in the end. So the goal today is to get people to just think about perseverance and think about not giving up, think about pushing through, understanding that you're blessed to just be alive, understanding that the situation is temporary. It's not going to always be like this. Things are going to change. You just have to believe that things are going to change, and every day get up with that attitude. Understand that situations are going to happen around you. Things are going to happen around you every day, and you cannot control those things. but you can control how you react to them. Okay, so you just have to, embrace the world from a perspective of optimism, positivity, and also put in the work. Just walking around and being positive is not going to do it for you, but steady doing the work, having a positive mindset, believe things are going to turn around for you. Add those combinations together, and you will see great things happen in your life. Again, thank you for listening to my the first episode of Food for Thought by Augustine. I hope to get your feedback soon. Just leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this session and how I can improve. It's my first session, so please be kind with your comments and whatever constructive criticism you can give to me that will help me improve. I will gladly take it and improve, because my goal is to help people to have something to think about and something to improve themselves. Okay? Stay blessed and peace out.